It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Sean Manaea gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He will lead this one off today. And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Whoa. 3-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
The Mariners are challenging.
All right, one last look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge just might work for them.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Ball out at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
電話ですか、厄介ですな。
So here now is Ty France as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
やっぱりセーフでしたな。
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great...
High and deep to left center field. Center fielder going back. And
wow,
goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He'll come in here at 263, 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No outs, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman.
鼻がムズムズしますな。
And he misses again, ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there, pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he misses, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Striding in is Kyle Lewis. His career numbers against Minaya, he's 1 for 4. First pitch on its way. Lewis doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
リクレコさんおはようございます。
And it's fouled away.
ラヒモビッチ。どっかのアラビア人みたいですね。ああ。予定よりちょっとだいぶ遅れましたね。あの時間から寝てたからもうちょい起きれるかな思ったら意外と遅れましたね。
Now here's the first offering. Jake Fraley is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Wow.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Poisson ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts, and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Wow.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
スイッチってこれ入った時点でしか前のコメントって表示されないですね、これね。
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
今入ってきたら初めに入ってたアランさんのコメントが見えないっていう。あーっとまたこれが YouTube との違いですね。YouTube やったらね、いつでもね、前の人のコメントが見えるんですけど、入った時点でのコメントやから。
Justice Sheffield, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
So now here is Robert Poisson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Sheffield is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting second,
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matty, Sean Murphy is a guy to watch for me. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
出すな。
Standing in now, Tony Kemp. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane and get out of here.
57,000のベッドもまたすごいですね、あれ。自堕落生活ベッドとか言って。電話に出す。あれしかも東大阪の会社なんですね、あれね。本社って書いてましたわ。えらい近いなと思って。ヨドバシでもなんか置いてるみたいですけど。
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Now a little looper down the left field line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
Bowシュっては自堕落とかダメ人間とか分かってるふりをしたディスりまくりにしなりやから専門メーカーみたいですね。
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Chapman, the runner at first with 2 gone.
あれはあれで
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in safely to third as they also push across his score to make it a
さすがに飛んだけど 微妙にずれました。
He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
値段もでもそこまで高いわけでもないですね、あれ。もっと高いんかと思ったんですけど。予定してたよりかはあれまだマシやなと思ったんですけど。
At the plate now, Seth Brown, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal at this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
0-2. Here it is.
そうなん
Pulls
です
this
か。
one into the air out into right field.
おー、やばい。あー、超えてみ
And the tying run is in to score
た。意
from
外と伸
third.
びる。
It's now a
あ、しかも
2-2
3
ball
で
game.
勢い。
He pulls into third safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
ああいうのも重要はあるんでしょうね。モニターとか4つとかね、 置いたりする人いますからね。本格的な配信じゃないですか。真ん中と両サイドにモニターを置いて、がっつり配信者って感じですね。
Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
さすがにあんなのね、前と後ろにモニター前と後ろ、前後左右にモニターを置いてモニターに囲まれるという。
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
モニター生活ですね。
Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this.
前と後ろと足元と尻
So here is Shedlong Jr. and the home
全て
away
におい
splits
て
tell us he's
モ
actually
ニター
quite
ま
a
み
bit
れ
better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. His career numbers against Minaya, he's 0 for 5. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. High throw, and it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
In now, Braden Bishop, as he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
そこに配置するバウフッティ予想外の場所に配置する。さすがマニアックなこと分かってますね。
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting none. The designated hitter.
Next, it'll be Mitch Haniger.
昨日も夜あれでした12時ぐらいフェンさんもメジャーやってましたね。
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing.
さすがにちょっと寝ましたけど。
Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. One out and a runner on second base. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Tom Murphy. Chopper back to the mound.
ボテボテ。
Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. Mariners leave 1. Bottom of the second inning coming up, all square at 2 apiece. In at the plate is Sean Murphy, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Sean Murphy.
Now here's the first offering. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's Jed Lowry now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. The numbers, 282 to start play, 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, number 37.
Next, here is Aramis Garcia. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bishop gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. A's are gone in order. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ty France. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
And that was a great swing he put on that changeup last time up to hit that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit.
けど足が遅い。
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Seager.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. He'll come in here at 263, 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. France gets his lead at first, nobody out. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in once again is Kyle Lewis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Kemp is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 28, Jake Fraley.
Stepping in next, Jake Fraley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Laureano finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. Home half of the third coming up, all even at 2-2.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now here's the first offering. Robert Poisson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pitch is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
アランさん、また仕事らしいですよ。
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
マジっすか。職場から電話来て短時間ですが仕事になりました。今からまた仕事って帰ってきてんのにね。帰って寝ようかいうときにまた電話かかってきてまた仕事してくれてどんだけ働かすねんって断る。すごいです。しかも今日は夜でまたいつも通り夜勤があるってとことん働かしますな。何時間働かすねっていう。あー、打たれた。あー、しゃー。
No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat.
給料を今の10倍にしてくれたらいいです。10倍。 まあそんだけもらえるんだ。
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
You know he wants that on the
昆
mound,
虫食してくれ
especially if
た
it
ら
would have made you count 0-2.
昆虫
Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack
や
at
っ
right
た
there.
短時間言う
Changeup
ても
up in the
ね
zone.
そん
He'd
な
like to have that one back.
A quick glove at third,
何
and
時
there
間
are
か
two
知ら
gone.
ないですけど
Number 22.
うんまあどうせまた 1,2 時間
Base is
働か
empty,
すん
two
ちゃうんす
away,
か
and digging in now,
まあ
Ramon
短時間が
Laureano.
わからんすけどね
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the
黄
zone
金
for
虫
strike
の唐
one.
揚げめっちゃ匂いする虫名前なんでしたっけあれ緑虫でしたっけあれめっちゃ臭い
And
虫
this is high, a ball and a strike.
北海道で売ってるんすかカナブンでしたっけ名前なんでしたかね
The
めっ
1-1.
ちゃ臭いカメムシですねそうそう
Down the left field line and deep.
それめっちゃ臭いです
But
ね
this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
強烈な
Two
匂い
out, nobody on.
カメムシの唐揚げ
A
で
swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes.
生
And
の
that
踊り
will
食いで
retire the side. The
揚
A's
げる
strike for
必要も
one
な
on
い
the
ですね
solo
もうその
homer.
ままで
We're through three here in the
食わ
East
さなダメ
Bay.
です
It's 3-2 Oakland.
無理やり食わさなダメですな
Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
口の中が
Thanks,
カメム
Matt.
シ
I
の
talked
匂
with
いになるっ
Mariners
ていう
manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
懐かしのワト
All
ニー
right,
さん
Heidi, thank you.
22から出てこ
Now
ない
to
で
the
すから
plate, here is J.P. Crawford as we begin the top of the
も
fourth.
うこっちじゃないと見れないですね
First pitch of the AB on its way. This one's flared out toward left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Boy, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out
Ah,
there. Your
Tamayu
chances of
da-san.
scoring runs are
おはよ
so
うご
much
ざいま
more
す
slim when you get that first
夜
guy
勤
out.
明けお疲
Traffic
れ
on
様
the
です
bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
なんかアランさん
Batter
が
will be Shed
ま
Long
た仕事
Jr.
らしい
as
で
he'll
すよ
take a look at his sinker
せっ
here.
か
Too
く帰
low
っ
for
てきてん
ball
のに
one. He comes in 0 for 1
と
on
こ
the
と
day
ん
thus far after
働か
reaching
され
on
て
an
ますね
error his first time up.
帰ってきてんのにまたね電話かかってきて
Misses for the second
ちょっと
ball.
だけ仕事して
It's
く
a
れと
lot
か言っ
easier to
て
hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job.
で今日も
not
ま
swinging
た
at pitchers' pitches.
通常
And when
通
he's
り夜
getting the ball
勤
in
って
his
いう
zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
めちゃくちゃな職場ですねほんまに
The 2-1 home.
まあなんかボーナスもらって辞めるみ
And
たい
this
なこ
one's
と
in
を
the dirt. No
言うてま
advance
した
here,
けど
but
ね
it's 3-1 now. Crawford on at first, nobody out.
ほんまにえげつない職場ですね
On a gift of a swing there, it's 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now.
Ah,
We
I
go
get
to
it.
a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
So we got him looking there. Shed Long Jr.
あそれで
becomes
も
the first out of the
出
inning.
るという
Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making
行き
some
ませんっ
noise
て
in
いう
the
のは
upper
なかな
levels
か
of
ね
the minors.
あれなんでしょうけど
Into the box now. Braden Bishop, weak grounder back to the mound. He's got to hurry, and indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the shooter out.
Now batting, the designated
なんか聞いてるとすごいですね。
So stepping in is Mitch Haniger, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
今日はそらね、休みとか言うんやったらいいんですけど、今日もいつも通りで、またね、短時間出てくれとかっていう。えげつないですね。
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The payoff pitch.
なんか夜勤言うても一人でやってるみたいですよね、夜勤。代わりがおらん言ってましたよね。
Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the A's 3 and the Mariners 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
気楽らしいですけど、土曜日しか休みがないっていうね。
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
You can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Chad Pinder is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped up. Seager has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher.
なんか他の人は夜勤やりたくないとか言ってるらしいですけど。
Now into the box, Sean Murphy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
結局アランさんしか夜勤する人がおらんっていう。
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
One and one, here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
ヨドバシ頼んだすぐ来ますもんね。
Now the 2-0.
了解です。
Hit down the line at first. There is Seager. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
ラになってしまいますが。
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
ありがとうございます。昨日でも FF14 1時間だけやりましたよ。まあちょっとずつでも進めとかんとね。
Crawford has it for out number 3. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Oakland is on top in this one, 4-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tom Murphy will get his side started in the inning, and so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure
ただ
have,
で
man.
も
They
ね、
came out
ほ
of
ん
the
ま
gates
の
and got
序
hot
盤の
right
序
away.
盤の
But whatever was going for them
やっ
pretty
とイ
much
フ
just
リート倒
disappeared.
したとこな
We'll
んで
see if
すよ。
they can wake it back up.
Pitch on the way. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ty France.
At the plate now, Ty France, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Murphy aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
ちょうどなんかウルダ派でラウバーンさんが演説してましたね。
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
おっ
There's a
といっ
shot to
た。
left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager.
First baseman, Kyle.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate
Ah,
for a ball
追いつきました。
1-0. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And there's ball 2 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the
あ、
plate.
はーい。ご飯作ってきます。形状一緒やから 間違えても
And
た。
he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
あれでもさっき
Just
玉
below
浦さん
that
来て
time
はっ
with the
たんで
heavy
すけど、
sinker as it's ruled ball 3. Kyle Lewis will be next. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point.
エレメンタルのイージスですね。アランさんと一緒なんですけど。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
あ、そうなんですか。
3-2.
I'm sure he's
まだ
frustrated by
レベ
that
ルが
call. Probably could have been a strike, but
33
at
ぐ
the
らいで
same
したかね。
time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Loriano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
まあ今んとこまだ剣術しかやってないんですけどね。まあ他のにもなれるようには
Next to hit, Jake Fraley
初め
0
だ
for
けやっ
2
てる
here
ん
to
ですけど。
start the afternoon.
ああ
Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning.
キャラもでも
But two come across
い
to
ろいろ
score in
作
the
れるん
inning
ですね
courtesy
それ
of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th, and
さ
we
す
are
がやっぱ
tied
製品版
4-4.
はちゃいますね。
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Shortstop, Robert Poisson.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 5, Tony Kemp.
So 1 out and nobody aboard. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Now the first pitch.
わお。あんな低めを。
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
まあまたあれですね。
Matt
安い時に
Chapman.
製
Next
品
up,
版
Matt Chapman
買っとった
hit
方
the
がいい
ball
です
pretty
ね。
well in his last at bat, but it resulted
た
in
ま
the
になん
line
か
out.
Yeah, pretty
セール
unlucky
しま
right
すも
there,
んね。
Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, this is
まあ、あ
smart.
え
Like
て
to
買
be
う
in
だ
2-0,
け買っ
good
て
hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
置いとくのもありですね。
2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the A's. 5 innings complete. This ball game's even at 4-4. Adam Kolarek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And now here is J.P. Crawford, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
J.P. Crawford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 0 now.
これまた。かなり打ちにくいですね。
The pitch. Swinging away there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Next to stand in is Shedlong Jr. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And now the first pitch. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen.
ああ、でも、電話があったとは聞いてたけど、またね、仕事来い言うとは思わんかったですけど。
Now the 1-0. Fouled away.
さすがブラック企業ですな。
Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
今でももうほぼ20度近くありますね。
Into the box now, Braden Bishop. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
It's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he grounds one briskly to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Mariners leave 1. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0 home.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
3-2 to the A's center fielder. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Laureano gets his lead at first, nobody out. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Chad Pinder, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. And he is in there.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Standing in now, Sean Murphy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker, 2-1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 one more time. Loses him on ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Chopped to third. Tough to get to. They get the force at the plate.
Double
Relay
play
to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. Now at the plate, here is Tom Murphy, singled in his last at-bat.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1.
入ってんかい。
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First delivery to him. Ty France comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. A ball and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here now the 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Kyle Seager, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Into center field, line drive base hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Next, it'll be Kyle Lewis. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
No hit. 歩かされた。
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now to the plate, Jake Fraley. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Sam Haggerty will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And now the first pitch as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 21 driven in. Comes set, the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Boy, those have to feel really good. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate now, J.P. Crawford. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Fouled off. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Here's a pop-up now. Chapman into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitchers.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More from the East Bay right after this. Sam Haggerty is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Last half of the 7th here, striding forward the designated hitter, Aramis Garcia.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that 1 run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Eric Swanson will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
守備がまあいけるでしょう。
First offering. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Robert Poisson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Right side, but it's well foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Tony Kemp. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Lou Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now to bat, Shed Long Jr. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3.
Shed Long Jr.
Dylan Moore is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now the pitch. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
やけどよりがいないですな。
Stepping in now, Braden Bishop, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he'll be back in standing up. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, You very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
1-0 the count.
送りたいですねこれ。
From the stretch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tom Murphy. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First offering. Moore at second. Bishop is over at first with one
ラ
away.
イトバントが難しいんですよね。
Now this is hit high and deep out to the left.
おお、超えた。ランナー固まってる。
There as it falls. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're
さす
loaded
が
with
に
one away.
止まってました
Boy,
ね。
there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and
Wow.
also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Ty France stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Loriano has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
また送
Mariners
球
leave
が
a couple. They hold on to a
ストラ
5-4
イク
lead.
でしたね。うわ、残念ながらアウト。
Dylan Moore will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Now it'll be Matt Chapman. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Chapman.
First pitch of the AB now. And he takes ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bounce to first.
遠い。
On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th.
Number 22.
Digging in next, Ramon Laureano. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on a fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there, get him off balance.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
To tackle with that one.
ストライクが入らん。
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So now into the box is Chad Pinder for his career in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the AB on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 3, and the potential tying run left on base as the inning is over. The A's strand 1, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Jake Diekman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
とこでもノイズは起きてなさそうですね。だいたいでも1時間ぐらいしたらやたらノイズが走るんですけど、今んとこ大丈夫そうですね。
Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he fouls this one off.
なんやかんや1時間20分経ってですね。
Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you'd normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Bullet back up the middle. Loriano is right there, 1 down.
The batter, the left fielder.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Lewis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it.
これは完璧。
So a solo shot down the line in left, number 14 on the season, and it's now 6-4.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
めっちゃ悔しがってますね。真ん中でしたね。
Sam Haggerty, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute
この1
steal.
点はでかいで
Drafted
す
where
ね。
he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he falls behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, J.P. Crawford.
Ah.
The first pitch swing, he hits a fly ball to left center. Laureano gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. One for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Mariners 6 and the Athletics 4. Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers
これ
going
で
multiple innings.
5歳
Guys
の
have
ケ
to
ン
earn
さん
that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Ken Giles comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. Here's the first pitch to him as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Sean Murphy is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Giles sets. Here's the pitch. Jed Lowry stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
1-2 now. And the pitch. One out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to
こ
end
れを
up
振
as a
ってくれ
manager.
ると
Two hitters, two strikeouts from the closer.
助か
There's
り
not
ま
a
すな。
whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Standing in now, Aramis Garcia, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked.
Oh.
I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And the pitch on 2-1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the...
よ
And
し、
he
入っ
gets
た。
strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this
な
one
ん
is
とか逃げ
over.
ま
Hey,
した
this
ね。
was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
6-4, the outcome today. The Seattle Mariners jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Justice Sheffield wins his 3rd of the season. Ken Giles records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
いい感じでしたね。これで勝って、でもまだ借金が10あるんですよね、これ。まだまだ勝たんと。10.5 ゲーム差。まだまだ離れまくりで。よっしょ、さあ、ではこの辺で終わりますね。 よいしょ。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。